Hey there everyone, a quick update on the winter storm that's going to be moving in for this weekend. Some significant ice accumulation possible in some areas, so let's get right to it right now after looking at the latest information today. It looks like most of the state, at least at some point during this event, going to have the potential to see some icy weather, but some areas going to see more ice than others. That's something we're going to have to continue to pin down as we get a little bit closer to this event. So after looking at the latest information today, here's some updated timing information for you. If you're planning your drive home for Friday afternoon, looks like most of the state going to be fine in terms of ice. The farther northwest you live, the better potential to stay dry for Friday. But the farther southeast you live, far southeast Kansas, potentially into the Wichita area, late in the afternoon and more so into the evening hours for Wichita. Might have to watch for some ice, but throughout the afternoon over the southeast part of the state, some ice is possible, so that's where we're going to have to watch for some hazardous travel as soon as Friday over the southeastern part of the state. For Friday night, this area of ice begins to expand to the north, so anywhere from south central, but especially central and eastern Kansas, especially for Friday night, the potential for some icy weather, hazardous travel conditions. And as we move into the day, Saturday, widespread potential for some ice, and by the afternoon, temperatures going to be hovering right around freezing. That's going to play a big role because if temperatures get even just a little bit above freezing, that's going to mean just regular old rain versus ice. So the matter of a couple degrees is going to have a big impact on our forecast for this weekend. But we have to watch because as we move on towards Saturday night and Sunday, the winds are going to increase over 15 miles per hour, so any ice that does end up accumulating on any power lines is going to be blown around in the wind. We have to watch for some power outages that will be possible, especially towards Saturday night and Sunday. And through Sunday, heavy precipitation expected at times, so if that's falling as ice, some heavy freezing rain and ice accumulation is possible for Sunday. And again, just like on Saturday, for Sunday, temperatures right around freezing, going to change some freezing rain over to rain in some spots. So this is something that just is so difficult to forecast, is that matter of just a few degrees. And then for Sunday, cold air begins to filter in. Also, in terms of, in addition to the ice, we have to watch for potential for some heavy snow out in western Kansas, especially towards Sunday night, lingering into Monday. And colder air is going to begin to filter in for Monday, so we're going to begin to see the ice end on Monday. Might see some lingering ice over far north central Kansas, but Monday, our attention is going to turn to some heavy snow in western Kansas. Could be looking at accumulating snow, most likely out there in the western part of the state. So a bunch of stuff that we're going to have to keep a close eye on as we move here through the weekend. By Monday, precipitation will begin to end from south and north. So timing and track, fairly confident on that right now. There's still some tweaks that we could make there through the coming days, but the lowest confidence is in terms of ice accumulation right now. Again, that matter of a few degrees is going to make the difference between lots of ice or lots of rainfall. So that's something that's going to really, we're just going to have to wait and see as we get closer. So the thing is, for this system, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Again, some areas will see significant ice accumulation, so make sure you have some emergency supplies in your home and vehicle. Stock up on groceries, non-perishable food items. You know, if the power goes out, just be prepared to be in your home for a couple days, as we could be looking at power outages in some areas. So again, the forecast still subject to change, but this looks like we have pretty good confidence this is going to be a high impact winter storm. The potential for some heavy freezing rain and ice accumulations in some areas, heavy snow in western Kansas by Sunday and Monday. So road closures, power outages, cancellations, tree damage, all possible this weekend. And again, this is something we're going to be paying very close attention to as we move on towards Saturday and Sunday. So we're going to have forecast updates through the coming days, and also as the storm's in progress, we'll be providing updates as well. So keep it with Cirrus Weather through the coming days for the latest.